Good afternoon, Facebook. Okay, if you're catching me live, I'm gonna find a little park bench to sit out that's in the shade so I can see you a little bit better, but let me know that you're on. So when you jump on, we can start this live and I can give you all the details that have been stirring around in my brain and in my soul to be able to share with you. So as you hop on, hey Melanie, okay, I think I'm officially live. How are you, Lori? How are you? Hey Melanie, let me know that you're on. Let me know what your weather's like today. It is gorgeous here in Kansas City. I'm going to show you a little bit of a view. Get the hair out of my mouth there. If you watched in my stories, I had an appointment earlier this afternoon, and I got out of my appointment, and I don't have to be to get the kids here until a little bit longer. And I thought I was going to sit in the car and do some scrolling. I know y'all can relate to that. And I thought, you know what? This beautiful, beautiful park, right? Some of the trees, the leaves have fallen off there, and some of the leaves are full of beauty and color. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to take a moment, get out of my car, and I'm going to sit on a park bench. I'm finding another one that's in the shade so I can see you guys and interact with you a little bit better and tell you all about the challenge for this month. But I just thought, you know, I'm going to sit outside. I'm going to enjoy some beautiful weather. And I'm just going to be so incredibly grateful for what the Lord's done in my life. Yep. And I just want to share a little bit of that with you and offer up a free challenge for the month of November, because I think that we could all use it. And you know my motto, yes, crazy busy mama, but it's always progress over perfection. How many times we want to put a filter on something? How many times we want to make things perfect and we never get started because it's not quite perfect? I know y'all can relate to that. If you can relate to that, give me some hearts. In fact, it just popped up on my screen right here that Facebook is offering me stars. So if you like what I'm saying, if you like the content that I'm giving, then please send me some stars. Let me know that. It allows Facebook to be able to push out my live a little bit further and give you all some content that you really are appreciating and loving. So I have something on my heart. It's a challenge. And look at my fun little sling bag. How cute is this? My girls got that for me. It's like my favorite ever. Okay, I'm in the shade. It is gorgeous weather in Eastern North Carolina. Tisha, that's awesome. The view, Kalina, I hope I'm saying that right, is gorgeous. I mean, the weather couldn't get any better, literally. I'm gonna show a little bit again of what I'm looking at. How beautiful is this? And you can see the skyline of Kansas City over here. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So how can I sit in my car on a day like today? I can't, even with my windows down. I had to come sit. It was like calling me out. It's like God's like, hey, there's a park bench over there for you, Lori. Go sit down so you can listen to me. And I just sat here for a good 20 minutes or so and just kind of soaking it all in. And the crazy busy lives that we all live in, we all need moments like this. And I want to encourage you, this is not what this live is necessarily about, but I want to encourage you to take the opportunity, take the time, even if it's 5 minutes, take the time to just sit outside, get some vitamin D. I'm all about the sunscreen too, but get some vitamin D. It really is going to help to boost. I can't talk. Boost your mood. It's so helpful on so many levels. But anyway, oh, it's raining, Kathy. Well, the rain brings the goodness that we need, and then the sunshine also brings the goodness that we need, so we need both of those. Okay, so as you're tuning in today, let me know that you're in on this free challenge. I'm going to explain it to you. I went live on Friday. As you all know, last week I wasn't live very much last week because I wasn't feeling the greatest, and on Friday I'm like, oh my goodness, November's next week, and I've had this stirring in my heart for a couple of weeks, and I haven't shared this with you, and it's a free challenge that I'm going to offer to you all. Okay, whether you have got your Christmas tree up, and if you've got your Christmas tree up, I'm a little bit jealous. I know that's not a great word to use, but oh my gosh, I love Christmas and we decorate early, and I explained that last week. But that doesn't mean that we forget about Thanksgiving, because there's so much to be thankful for. And so November is the month of gratitude and being grateful for everything around you, not just like materialistic things. Like when I made a joke about being, you know, loving my bag. I'm grateful for my bag, but I'm more grateful for my girls. You know what I mean? That had the thought to get me the bag. It's not about the things in life. It's about the people It's about the things, friends, that you cannot buy, that you most need to be grateful for. And I think we lose perspective on that. Thank you for sending me some stars. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Again, Sarah, thank you. You sent 200. I appreciate you, friend. This is a new thing for me. So Facebook always pops up when I'm live and pops up and says, hey, remind your viewers to send stars to push out that content. So this is a brand new thing for me. So thank you for sending those stars. If this is content that you are loving, please send me some stars. If you don't have stars to send, that's okay too. Send me some comments, some hearts right here on Facebook. But November is a month to be grateful. And as a month for us to pause, I truly feel, and reflect on the things that we need to be most thankful for. The month of November has Thanksgiving in it, okay? There's a reason for that in my mind. So it always kind of puts that forefront in my mind of gratitude. And really gratitude, the act of Thanksgiving, being thankful for something is is a verb, like an action. But the gratitude is an attitude of gratitude within your heart. And so for me, gratitude really, it opens this new way of thinking for you. And so if, you know, the first way that you can gauge this, and I'm going to get to the free challenge here in just a second. The first way that you can gauge whether if you're living in an attitude of gratitude or you're not, and don't be shamed by this. This is not me trying to shame you or make you feel bad in any sort of way. Okay. So hear me say that very lovingly, because I'm in the same boat, friends. I feel like I live my life so chaotic and busy sometimes, and it's true blessings. You know, I have 4 kids. So how is life not crazy busy? Crazy busy mama here. How is it not crazy busy? But I'm often reminded that I need to push pause sometimes. I need to get out and enjoy life and disrupt my chaos, disrupt the busy, and just be still. Okay, and so the month of November is about being grateful. And a good litmus test to this is to show yourself, really, you don't have to tell anybody else, and you can share it in the comments if you choose. That's totally fine. There's no shame, no judgment here. But when you wake up first thing in the morning, are your thoughts positive? Are they full of gratitude? Or are they full of angst, worry, rush, stress? Can I be honest with you? There are a lot of mornings that I wake up that I feel very rushed and stressed. I have 4 kids. Life has a lot of demands. And again, those demands are blessings. Like, stressors aren't necessarily a negative thing in your life. Stress can be a very positive thing in your life, but you have to really keep boundaries around that stress, right? And so the month of November just makes me always kind of step back, take pause, and say, okay, Lori, okay, crazy busy mama, okay, crazy life. Am I allowing God to lead me in my yeses? Am I allowing myself to be busy with the things that I don't need to be busy on? Am I allowing my stresses to kind of take over my life and be ungrateful for things? Like, where is my gauge on that? So November is a really great month to be able to kind of step back. So my challenge is this. My desire is to wake up each and every morning with a grateful heart, because I know if I have a grateful heart, that really positions my day. It really positions your life, friends. It not only gives you those mood boosting properties of thankfulness, it makes you a happier person. It makes you more loving to others that are sometimes unloving or leaving negative comments on posts or reels. I'm telling myself this. It makes you more patient. It allows you to be able to kind of see a different perspective. It gives you a new lens of looking at life, a new lens to look through life. And so I want to encourage you. I'm getting a text from my friend. I want to encourage you that if you struggle with this, which I think most of us do in this world, there's a lot of negative out there. I want to encourage you to take this challenge with me. What is the challenge? It's a free challenge. It takes a Sharpie, which you probably have at home, and a pumpkin. And I don't even care if that pumpkin's been carved as a jack-o'-lantern. I don't care. I don't care if it's a fake pumpkin or a plastic pumpkin from the dollar store. I want you to take a pumpkin, and I don't care if your house is already decorated for Christmas and you got Christmas trees up everywhere and it's disrupting your Christmas attire, or not attire, but like decor. That's the word. I don't care. I want it to disrupt your Christmas decor. I want it to disrupt you in a way to remind you to wake up and be thankful each and every morning. I want you to take a pumpkin, and I want you to take a Sharpie. And I'm not home to show this to you or showcase this to you. And I had planned on being home at this moment to be able to do that, but that didn't work out. And I was like, I'm going live anyway from the park. But I want you to take that pumpkin that you have and that Sharpie and create a gratitude pumpkin. A gratitude pumpkin. This gratitude pumpkin is going to be written on, so you want to keep that Sharpie right by that pumpkin. And if you have littles, you might want to put it up, okay? You know your environment better than I do. It might end up being a grateful wall versus a grateful pumpkin, and we don't want that, okay? Because that's going to create negative stressors in your life and things for you to have to do. But take a pumpkin and a Sharpie in a safe place and put it in an area that you're going to see it each and every day. So you can wake up, you can grab that Sharpie, and you can write on that pumpkin. And as simple as, I am so incredibly grateful for the beautiful weather today. Lord, I am so incredibly grateful for the rain today. How many of us are thankful for rain? Most of us complain about the rain. Farmers really like that rain when there's been a drought, and there was a drought in Texas, so maybe that's lifted now. Be thankful for sitting at the park. I'm going to give you a view again. Be thankful for sitting at a park, and you don't see anybody walking right now, but there were people walking around. And there was actually a gentleman over here with his dog, and the dog came right up to me, and instead of being bothered by that, I was grateful for a beautiful dog to come up and say hello. That's what they're doing, saying hello. I see a mom that's walking a baby in a stroller, and I am grateful for that season of my life that I had with my children. I am grateful for I'm projecting, I'm being prophetic. I am grateful for my life in the next seasons of maybe being a grandma at some point. I am having this attitude of gratitude in everything that I do. And I truly believe if we start to change our language, here's a good one. I have to make dinner tonight. And instead of saying I have to make dinner tonight, I get to make dinner tonight for my family. I get to go pick up my daughter from volleyball. I get to stay up late for my teen that wanted to stay a little past curfew. I get to stay up late to welcome him home. I get to wake up in the morning with my baby that is hungry and crying. I get to do these things. When we start to really kind of change our perspective and lean into being grateful for the life that's right here in front of us, not grateful for my new car, not grateful for even my cute little sling bag. I am grateful for the people in my life. I am grateful for lessons learned. Even when negativity hits my way, I look at it. I shared a very somewhat personal post yesterday about Halloween and the guy that was really mean to my son that was only 10. I think he was 11 actually, but only 11, that like made me kind of have mama bear moment. But then I quickly realized, hey, that's a life lesson learned. I can fill that negative experience up with gratitude to say, you know what? Now I know how not to act. Now I know not to say something to those little kids. Now I know better. When you know better, you do better, right? When somebody hurts your feelings, don't take it as toxic, take it as a lesson learned. And so my challenge to you is this month, for the month of November, has everything to do with gratitude. I truly believe that if you take this free challenge with me and you use the little grateful pumpkin as a reminder to interrupt that Christmas decor, interrupt your day, to show you, to remind you to stay grateful for the little things. When we are faithful in the little, we will be faithful in the much. And I think that faithfulness has a lot to do with gratitude. It's those mundane things each and every day that we are faithful in, that we are grateful for, that opens the door for opportunity to be more faithful and to have more gratitude. If we can't be thankful for the little things in life, then how in the world do we ever think that we're going to be a good steward or grateful for the big things in our life? So don't take this next breath for granted, friends. Know that you are created for such a time as this. Okay, I feel like I'm preaching right now, but it's so true. So I hope that you take this little pumpkin, put it in the center of your table, because I am all about that table and reclaiming that table and those fun little slogans that I talk about and getting your family around that table. But maybe it gives an insight to the rest of your family. It's not just a challenge for mama. It's not just a challenge for any, the college student watching this live. It's for her roommate too. It's for the mom and dads. It's for the kids. It's for everybody. So I hope they take that Sharpie. I have a pencil right here. And I hope they write on that pumpkin along with you. It's not just Crazy Busy Mama's pumpkin. It's Crazy Busy Mama's families and friends' pumpkin. So whoever you're living with, if you're living alone, then it's your pumpkin. But it's whoever is in that household environment. And I promise you, if you take this challenge, it will disrupt in a very good, positive way, a mindful opportunity to be grateful each and every day. And when hard times come your way, because listen, friends, we're not promised a life of all things great all of the time, but that we look for a new perspective on things, that I get to teach my child this because of this negative circumstance or this negative situation. Now I get to teach my child on how we interact with people. Now I get to learn this hard life lesson. I am grateful for the bad things in my life, and I am grateful for the good things in my life, because those are what makes me. That's what creates who I am. That is what creates me to be a better person, a better friend, a better wife, a better mom, a more understanding one. And so I hope that you take this gratitude pumpkin, put it in right smack dab in the middle of your table, and you write on it each and every day starting today. And I hope that you take pictures of this and get really loud on Facebook and Instagram about it, and tag your friends to do this challenge along with you. Tag me. I would love to see it. If you're sharing that in your stories, tag me. Let me know. Send me a message. Let me know how it's impacting you. Let's get really loud about this, because in a world of negativity, there's still a lot of really positive people out there. We just have to be louder about it. We can't be so defeated. And the month of November is all about showing that gratitude, that attitude of gratitude. So I hope that you take this free challenge with me. Please use the hashtag, and I wrote it down, hashtag CBM for Crazy Busy Mama Gratitude, CBM Gratitude, so that way I can see your posts. It allows me to be able to see those a little easier and kind of filter through all of those. But friends, I hope you take this challenge with me. And just because maybe you're tuning in late to this live, you're thinking, well, I already have my Christmas stuff off. I'm done with fall. Don't be done with the grateful heart. Don't be done with the opportunity for this month that presents itself to be grateful and to have an attitude of gratitude. So I hope you take this challenge with me. And remember, whoever is faithful in little will be faithful in much. And faithfulness, I believe, ties right into being grateful. So if we can be grateful for the little, then the opportunity for the grateful for much comes. But without being grateful for the little, we're not stewarding the little things good in a good manner, then what makes us ever think that those bigger things will come? So attitude of gratitude is everything. Let's take the month of November, hashtag CBM Gratitude. Get that pumpkin out with that Sharpie. Get your family and your friends involved. If you've got roommates that are living with you, get those loved ones involved, and I promise you, it will transform your heart. It'll change the lens that you see life through, and you'll start using language like I get to instead of I have to. All right, have a blessed day. And you know me, if you're watching this live later, that's totally fine. Hashtag replay. I always do a fun little giveaway at the very end of the day. So make sure you comment below, share this live. Let's get loud about being grateful for the month of November.